Hi, Noxie. Hi, Julie. How are you? Hi, Jennifer. I wasn't going to come on live this morning, and then I was like, oh no, I can't do my videos for the channel until later on today. So I thought, I'm up, I'm awake. Um, I'm feeling quite alive, so I might as well come on. Why not? Also, otherwise, I'm just doing other things like watching YouTube or just like cleaning the house a little bit. Hi, blessings. How are you? Country. Hi. We've got a few people on here. What day is it? Happy Thursday night, guys. It's Friday morning where I am. It is around 7:30 a.m. So obviously I'm in a completely different time zone to most of the US, or to the US. Just going to close the curtain a bit. It's going to shed more light. Please look out for all the videos on the video section of my channel. I will be putting out the weekend reads on Sunday morning. Okay, hold on, Sunday morning. Yeah, Sunday morning. The weekend reads will be out for all the signs. We have a new moon coming up. We have Mercury retrograde coming up next week, a full moon, sorry, and Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde starts on Tuesday next week, which is the 29th of June. And then the next day we have a full moon. So those 2 days are going to be quite interesting to do readings on those days. So yeah, I mean, you know, start thinking right now, not necessarily about the Mercury retrograde, because while we're in it, we've got 3 weeks to decide, you know, to start re-looking at things in our life. You know, and we'll look at that next week anyway. I don't want to bang on too much about Mercury retrograde right now. Hi FC, how are you? So, you know, the full moon as well. We'll do full moon reads next week. They'll be on the lives and on the video section of my channel. I'm really enjoying doing the videos on the video section. I'm trying different spreads, so you guys are my guinea pigs, okay? Because today we're going to be looking at a new spread that I want to do for the videos on my channel. So I'm going to see how you guys like it. Let me know if you like this. It will be just depending upon, I've got a lot of cards here, obviously. It will be depending upon which cards I feel like using for each sign on the day. So they won't be like all the same cards. I'm really feeling pulled to the angels deck at the moment, okay? Messages from the angels. So we'll be using this deck today for some of the spread, but it will mainly be like the main point, like the baseline of your reading. So let's have a look at a general with this new spread. Okay, let's see what's here as a general, and then we're going to pull. So the general might be a bit longer, so, you know, bear with me, guys. I hope you enjoy it. This is for all of you. Let's have a look at the main energy right now, like as far as an oracle message for the collective. See what the angels want to bring through, what messages they have. If you want to know, what I do is I'll split the cards 3 times, and Spirit knows that's how they need to work with me, okay? One last shuffle then here. Yeah, that one really wanted to come out. Okay, so we've got 1 card and then 1 card from the shuffle. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here. Oh, I really love this, okay? Spirit is giving you a spiritual hug. Someone needs a hug right now. We all need hugs, right? All the time. So Spirit is giving you a hug right now. They know what you're going through. They know what you've been through. And they're saying it's okay, all right? Because when someone hugs you, they bring that energy towards you, right? Most of the time, hopefully it's a loving energy and not deception in the background. But this is definitely not that way. This is a spiritual hug from the universe to say it's okay, all right? It's okay. So whatever you're going through, it's going to be okay. And the card is endurance. Okay, so this is the main base for your reading. Perseverance, endurance, keep pushing forward on something you're doing. Let's see what else comes out with this, okay? What is the energy the collective's working with at this time? What is the energy the collective can work with right now at this time? As we're doing this reading, too many cards. Oh, this deck is not ready. Hold on, guys. I forgot to do my shuffle split 3. Wait, okay. Spirit is definitely here with you, okay, and here with us today. This is the higher power card. That's why we have the spiritual hug card here. It's really important that you're recognizing that spirit is around you. Your prayers are answered, your prayers are heard. And even though they may not be answered immediately, they are being heard, okay? Spirit will bring what they need to bring to you in divine timing. What is the energy the collective can work with right now? Somebody's hungry. My stomach just growled and I've had 3 eggs, so I'm not hungry. Spirit is saying, as you're waiting for some answers, it's really important to sit in the present moment. Don't worry about the past. Just use the past as lessons that you've learned, okay? Don't worry about the future. The future is each second as we move forward, okay? It's not the future in 5 years. It's not the future in 10 years. The future is now, okay? So sit in the present moment. Some of you may, or if you can, try to, okay? And Spirit's asking you to breathe through things. So you may want to use some breathing exercises, have a look at some videos on your search engine, see what you can find, do some deep breath work, and you don't have to make decisions. When you're sitting in the here and now, in the present moment, just take your time to make decisions. She is holding a red flag here, and on this little red flag, it says, what does it say? I can't read it. Oh my goodness. I need a magnifying glass, but it is the number 5. Okay, so this does talk about the changes that are going on. All right. External influence. Whatever you can do right now to source peace. We have 5, 5, 11 here. We have also the number 4, the number 19, the number 2, 2. I've been seeing 2, 2 quite a lot. I've been seeing 11, 11, 7, 7, 7, and 3s. So you guys could have been doing this, seeing this. If external influences are not causing you any peace, whether they be people or situations, Spirit is saying now it's time to remove yourself and think about the changes you want to make, okay? Especially if you're getting a message. If you get a message from someone and you're not ready to reply, do not reply. Some of you, the best response is no response. That's what I'm getting here. What challenge do we have? This came out. Not knowing your way, not knowing your direction, not knowing what to do. I just saw a video with a white stag spirit on it today. Okay, I think that was the video, the Gifted Hermit or the Gifted Dragonfly, I think she's called, Tasha's Intuitive Guidance. Some of you may need to go watch that video. She was talking about that. Also Pam Gregory as well, astrology, go ahead and look at that. This is the number 4. So you have 4, 4, 5, 5 here. So there's some number synchronicities. So the challenge can be that you don't want to sit and wait for something to happen. The challenge can also be other people trying to tell you what to do with this monkey here talking in his ear, okay? How can you work with this? How can you work with this challenge of like needing to be patient? How can they work with this? Yeah, uncover the truth within inside yourself and also possibly with others. There could be someone who is not in a peaceful situation right now that's around you and is trying to project their energy or just emotionally, dump baggage here. So Spirit's really asking you to move away from that. Another 5, so you have 5, 5, 5. The number 23, the number 14, and the number 32. They all break down to 5s. So we have 5, 5, 4, 4, 11 here. Okay. What else do we have here? Focus advice. Yeah. This is surrendering to the end, surrendering and like the transformation coming in here, this change, like going with the change, having fun with the changes, embracing the change, welcoming the change, okay? So this is what Spirit's wanting you to focus on. What blessings are coming in here? What blessings are coming in? And as I kept saying change, you've got a change in the wind. The number 12 breaking down to a 3, okay? So there's a blessing. You're moving away with the zebra spirit here. It's about you being unique, being rare, okay? Zebras, owls, we have a stag here, doves, could be significant. Our spirit for a sign. There is some sort of movement here. Now this can be literal, this can be moving home, moving jobs, going traveling, okay? But there is some sort of change coming up, and this is beautiful. This could also be like you're moving along with doing something. Say if you have a social media platform that could blow up, things could start moving with it. If you've been waiting for something to happen, especially with this fork in the road here, it's coming up, it's going to change. So whatever challenges you're facing and you're feeling stagnant, sit in a place of peace. If you're having anxiety or stress in any way, breath work would be very good. Try the best you can to sit in the present moment, and use this time, especially if you are spending time alone, to do some healing of the heart chakra and being very honest with yourself here about what you need to change in your life. I think a lot of it, like I've seen a lot of videos about addictions and needing to break free of certain things, or realizing what your human self does not need anymore, okay? So that's going to be really strong, I feel, coming up. Let's have a look at what you need to know the most. What does the collective need to know the most right now? Apart from obviously everything we've just talked about, okay? There is karma coming in, good karma. This came up in the upright, more balance coming in. This is all about working on and being very honest with what you need to change. I do feel this reading. And we say this all the time, right? Take your time with this, okay? Make a list, read it again the next day. If you're not feeling like that it is priority, whatever's on that list, whether it be something to do with your career, your love, your relationships, your friendships, it can be a whole plethora of things, okay? What's most important. Try and write a list of 30 things. I'm going to say, I'm going to go out of overboard here. Try to make quite a big list, okay? And then try and narrow it down to 5 things that you want to prioritize. Still keep the list, but just prioritize certain things. Hi, Queen, Joe, and Strictly Business. How you going? Okay, let's have a look at what's hidden, what you don't see, okay? So we've got what you need to know the most. Let's see what you don't see. This could, oh, right, okay. You've got the come to the risk, come to the edge. Wow, I said come to the risk card here, and potential outcome. So what you don't see is that you will be taking some sort of risk. It can be to do with love. This isn't going to happen straight away, okay? Possibly September. This is about September. So this is a great time, especially in Mercury retrograde. I talk about writing lists, I talk about planning things out, but not actually actioning anything. That's more of a Mercury retrograde exercise. So, but you can do that anytime, okay? You will take a risk on whatever those 3, 4, 5 things that are priority, okay? This is what you don't see, okay? Maybe you don't feel like you're going to be able to do that right now, but you will do it, okay? Let's have a look at a potential outcome. And I always say, if the collective decides to follow this advice, okay? Yeah. Wow, you're going to have some amazing ideas. They will be communicated to you via dreams. We've got 99 on the screen. That's clarifying the month of September. Once the July, August astrology sort of pisses off, we're going to be able to really step into our power here. Creative projects, new ideas, something you can get excited about. And you've also got the Treasure Island. So you will be, this is more of a surrendering to knowing it's going to happen in divine timing. This is surrendering to the slowness of it, because things may slow down after August. This is about knowing what you want. Knowing what you want, okay? Okay. That is your reading. We're just going to pull out an animal oracle. We're going to go to Noxie first. Noxie, post your question. And I'll pull out an animal spirit card, and we'll use some of those. For the donated readings, I will do that spread. okay, if it's a general. But for the free reads, I'll just do a general reading where we go through a storyline, okay? And I'm really looking at that Psychic Tarot deck, so I'm going to use that, okay? All right, let's just sage, and we're gonna, I should have done this before, but we're just going to do a prayer, calling out to Archangel Michael for divine protection and white light to surround us. Call upon the spirits of Jesus Christ, white light, to stand guard at the doorway to our souls. Protect us from forces of darkness, evil, deception. Lead us on the path of light, truth and love. And of course, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Put that in the comments, guys. Okay, let's have a look, Nox, see what's coming in for you. General energy. We're going to do past, present and future. I'm just feeling that with you, Noxie, okay? You have been very stuck in the past. There's a stuck energy for sure here, okay? You may have had to sacrifice a lot of things recently as well. I'm getting like finances as well. And of course, you guys don't have to, you can keep your privacy. You're on here to do a tarot reading, but like you don't have to comment on things, okay? There could be something about money. There could be something about overindulgence in the past, or not having boundaries with yourself, maybe spending too much, doing too much of something, burning the candle at both ends, overthinking, definitely overthinking, but not having clarity with it, okay? We have, I think we have a storm coming here. Recent, past, present, future. Present. Future energy, please, Spirit. Potential outcome, future energy. So you've got some heart chakra things here. All right. You've got 2, 2 and 6. You've also got the crown chakra at the bottom of your reading. Okay. So with that being said, before we do your reading, I'm going to pull some more cards. I do like to shuffle on camera, guys, you know, but that means being patient. It's interesting, we have this 2 of Cups, it's come out like this, and then on the split I've got the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so that's past energy, not connecting with the right people, not being able to use your intuition, not being able to decide on whether people are good for you or not. This is past energy, remember? Okay, you can let me know if this resonates. This is like connecting with other people. It's not romantic, it doesn't have to be, it can be, but this is connecting with other people, but needing to sort of step back and figure out whether the person's intentions were good or not, okay? And whether that the soul contract that you had with these, I'm hearing familiars, interesting, with these familiars. So you could have met some really magical people, you could have met some people that were very spiritual, you could have met some people that were not so spiritual, but this is like not being able to figure out whether they're a karmic, like soulmate, contract, friend, whatever, or whether this is someone you can trust. So there's like trust issues here, okay? The Magician on the split, Virgo, Gemini energy. Let's shuffle. Yeah, there's that 2 of Cups still on the bottom of the deck in reverse. So there could have been in the past a breakdown in hearing, a breakdown in communication, possibly that you had a good connection with someone and realized your intuition was way off. Thank you, Spirit, as I pulled that out. This came out like this. So this has got a lot to do in the past with like your connections with others and whether you were right or not intuitively. So there may have been some red flags and you've used your intuition, or there may have been some red flags and you didn't use your intuition with different individuals, okay? All right, let's have a look at the present. You've got 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're definitely wanting to make a decision, make a choice, make a movement, but right now, this is in the reverse. Now, normally, at any other time of Mercury retrograde, I would possibly say you need to start making some decisions, you need to blah, blah, blah. You've got about 4 weeks, okay, to really think deep and hard upon what movement, choices, and decisions. So you can take your time with this, okay? It could be to do with finances. I mean, this is the Two of Pentacles, where you're spending your money, looking at your relationship with money in the past and saying, well, you know, maybe I overspent on this, or I gave too much, or I spent too much on this, that, and the other, okay? And it could have put you in a space of not like, well, financial loss, but not like in a way that it, you know, you've still got your home, you've still got somewhere to be, you've still got somewhere to live, sort of thing, okay? So let's have a look at, so it's like the way you feel your relationship with money, okay? And now you're making, or you're going to be, or you're thinking now of making different choices, possibly a budget, dropping certain things, subscriptions you don't use, downsizing on things, not buying that coffee every morning, you know, from the grocery store or from the coffee shop that's like $6-7 or whatever. I don't know how much coffees are in the US, but $5 even. You know, cutting things down, all right? Four of Wands in reverse, you are understanding, this is acknowledging, right? This is like acknowledging that you are where you're not stable, okay? Blessings, I'm not be well, does that mean, what does that mean? Okay, the Four of Wands in the reverse, this is like looking right now at what is making you feel insecure in regards to your money, okay? And then making some changes. Let's pull another one. I think we all go through this. I'm sort of looking at this a little bit as well. Yeah, to make, yeah, so you can commit yourself to it. And also like to put yourself in a position where you're comfortable and you have enough, all right? All right, let's have a look at the future energy. You've got the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups, we do have a Mercury retrograde coming up. This can mean people coming back from the past, okay? Let's clarify this, okay? Why is the Six of Cups here? Okay, so you've got it, oh dear. So this sort of came out like this. So you've got a King of Pentacles here coming possibly back into your life, or trying to come back in from the past. Is this a friend or a lover? I don't know. It's not showing me just yet. I'm not getting any major vibes from this. Who is the King of Pentacles? I am seeing like swords energy though. Let's see what comes out. Three of Pentacles. It's somebody you had a like karmic contract with, or a family member, because all our family members are karmic contracts. Someone could be wanting to come back in and talk to you. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. How are you going to respond? This is someone you've had conflict with in the past. It definitely could be someone who put you into a world of pain, I'm hearing, in the past. You've already healed from this person, or you thought you did your healing, but perhaps they didn't have closure, right? Now, it doesn't have to be an earth sign. It doesn't have to be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. It also can be a family member. If it is an ex-lover, it's someone you were very happy with, but it ended badly, okay? What do they want, Spirit? What does this person want? I don't like that. I don't like the energy from this. Protect your energy. If you know who this is, you know, cord cut from this person now so this won't happen. You can change the energy of the future, okay? This is a warning, this could happen. But, you know, if you want this person to come towards you to closure or for a conversation, that's up to you. I don't want to say this, but this person didn't really care about you, all right? I don't think that this person emotionally confused you. So look in your life who emotionally confused you. They could be coming back in Mercury retrograde, okay? It doesn't have to be a lover, all right? It can be someone, it doesn't even have to be a male. It can be someone in your life that really confused you, that had you, like, that was breadcrumbing you. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. The Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So this is a warning definitely from Spirit. You let this person go. Spirit does not want you to bring this person into the next cycle with you. You have the Chariot and the World both in reverse at the bottom of the deck. All right. So it could even be a child or a parent. All right. That was your reading. Spirit is asking you to contact them. Okay. You can do your crown chakra meditation here. We have many more chakras than 7. Okay. We definitely do. But we have the 7th chakra here. So Spirit's saying, do a Meet My Spirit Guides meditation. Okay? Jennifer, post your question and see what comes through. I haven't meditated for a while. I'm going to do some cleansing today. I'm going to do some meditation. I'm going to do my videos for the collective or for all signs. So look out for those on the video section of my channel. If you want to see any videos on the video section of my channel, there's quite a few that I've released over the past few days. Unfortunately, when I go back to my primary job, I won't be able to do that anymore. No, not all the time, maybe once a week. Okay, who has been deleted? Who's been deleted? Trudy, please let us know the first 4 people entered on chat. Jennifer, General. Yeah, that's right. It is Jennifer. Okay, so we got Noxie's been done. Jennifer, Julie, Blessings, Ermel, Sweetface, Country, Kaja, FC, Queen, Joe, Strictly Business. That's all I've got at the moment. Okay, so I think you've got it right. Jennifer, let's have a look at your cards. I'm just going to do a quick saging here. Guys, you know, don't think that if you protect your energy once, you don't have to ever do it again. Or you have to do it, like, try at least once a week to cleanse your home. You know, with the sage, if you can get some of this, go into all the nooks and crannies behind doors. Dark spirits do like to hang out in dark places or rooms that are not inhabited. So make sure you're going around your home, inside and outside, okay? You can't really do this in the office space. Actually, if Joe's still on here, I've got a funny story about that, but I won't go into that because I did actually stage the office once. And yeah, anyway, that's a whole other story, which I'm not going to go into. All right. All right. Jennifer, let me know that you're there. Let's start pulling your cards. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was, yeah, fucking hell. I don't know, all the things. All right. Yeah, I need her to be here though. Like, if she's not here, I'm not doing her reading. She can jump on later and do it. If she's got to go somewhere, that's fine. But like, I have to have her online when I'm doing a reading for her. I'm not just doing a reading just randomly to thin air, okay? If she's not here, we'll move to Julie. Julie, post a question. Guys, you know, you really have to talk to me in the chat, because if you don't, right, Jennifer, you need to talk to me. Julie, Shalini, if you want to contact me, there's an email below. I don't give my contact number out. Right, Jennifer, thank you. So we have the change and the death card and relationships. What is going on? Now, this can be to do with, we've got sacred geometry cards here, by the way. This can be to do with love. So let me know if you're single or couple. There's a lot of changes coming in. Something's ending, but something's beginning. It's very rebirth or birthing energy here, okay? There's something about accepting things you cannot change right now. And there's definitely a real push about relationships here, okay? Attracting those that can serve your higher good. This is friendships, people that, you know, you want to be in relationships with, platonic or romantic. So some sort of change. What's the change here, please? What's the change for Jennifer, please, Spirit? Excuse me, there's some purging going on. Alice burped, excuse me. Oh my goodness, transformation. We've got the change, the death card, which is this card as well. And we've got transformation. Transforming. So you're still the same person, but you're forming yourself into something new here. Okay? The number 37 may be significant. Let's have a look at the death card. Endings are beginnings. What's the death card here for, please, Spirit? We've got the number 22, the turmoil card, emotional turmoil, scorpionic energy, so that is end of October to the end of November energy. Why is the relationships card here? Purpose and strength. So Spirit is really asking you at this time, Jennifer, to look at your friendships mainly in your life here. I think your friendships need a revamp, a change. You're changing, and the people around you need to fit into that mold, fit into that change that you are changing into. Because if people are trying to hold you back, or you're dealing with the same BS all the time, you need to change by moving away from people. We will clarify that. But Spirit's asking you to look for solid, strong relationships and friendships here, okay? People that are going to fill you with an energy of purpose, that celebrate your achievements, okay? So that's what's going on there with relationships. As you rest, as you sleep, you are receiving a lot of light codes right now, which is changing you. And it's changing who you want to be around. So Spirit's asking you to look at your friendships. I think that's the main reading here, the main energy. If people put you in a place of emotional turmoil, there's a need to walk away here. You may not show it, but there is people in your life with hidden agendas. So let's have a look at who those people might be, okay? Who has disappointed you emotionally in the past, I'm going to say, month? There's a Leo energy coming out very strong here, okay? So you could be the Leo. This could also be a family member. Please, guys, remember, families are karmics, okay? Really strong Scorpio and Leo energy in your reading. Someone could have you reeling, I'm hearing. This could be someone also who's like into fishing or something. I don't know why that's just come through. I said reeling. We've also got a boat, we've got water, we've got a shark. So it could have something to do with that, right? You know, I have to just say whatever comes through. Let's see who this person is. This person cannot go on this new beginning with you. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Who's this person that's possibly causing you turmoil? Let me know if this is making sense. If there's someone in your life right now that is causing you grief, okay? That is making you angry. Yeah, look at that. The Justice card in the reverse. There is someone in your life that is not meant to be in your life. Jennifer, just say, yes, I know who this is, if you know who this is, okay? There's someone who's not fair, who's got ulterior motives, the Justice card in the reverse. You need to let this person go. I can't get this clearer than this. This can't be clearer than this. If this is a family member, I don't care. You need to release this person, Spirit's saying, okay? If you know who this is, you need to cord cut this person so they can no longer contact you. It could be an ex, it could be an old friend, it could be someone in your life who's siphoning your energy. But you've got some serious issues here in regards to this person. The Spirit is asking you to let this go, okay? It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. It could be a female. female in your life. I do feel it's a female that's like, yeah, I can help you with that. I can do that for you. You know, I can be there for you with that. They are in it for their own satisfaction and what they can get out of you. This is a narcissist. It could be a female. We've got a Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but I saw a Queen of Swords in the reverse. You need to end it. I'm telling you, if you don't end this with this person, and intuitively you know you need to do this, okay? I don't care if it's a family member. They're not going on the next journey with you, okay? Even if you went on this alone, you'd be better off, okay? What is this person planning, please, Spirit? Look at that Queen of, yeah, this person doesn't want to see you happy. There could even be a couple of women in your environment, in your family, okay? They don't want you to have new opportunities. This is someone who is draining your energy, okay? All right, that was your reading. I'm not going to get too far into that, but if any of you want extensions on any of these readings, you can contact me. I've still got my half price reads for the next 4 days only, okay? I'm not putting that special out again till Thanksgiving, okay? So if you guys want to jump on that, I'm very happy and ready and willing to do your reading this week, okay? But you've got 4 days to book that in. Thank you, Jennifer. Julie, post your question. These fucking lower spirit energies, I tell you what, like, we're getting so much of this in the past 4 months, so much of this, okay? All right. General for Julie, let's see what's here for you. I'm going to bring out an angel message first of all, Julie. Okay, we're going to use the wisdom of the oracle for your reading. So one of these, and then a storyline. Okay, what's here for Julie, please, Spirit? What does Julie need to know the most right now? Share your gift. Share the gift. You're not doing as much as you should be doing with your gifts, talents, and abilities. Okay? You're a healer to others, whether it's through hands, literally, like Reiki healing, whether it's through words, whatever it is. Spirit saying you need to share it more than you are. Okay? You need to bring your light to many different souls. You could find it really difficult to express, you know, when we are spiritual, I'm just going to put it like that. I could use many other words, but when we're spiritual, sometimes we have so much to say, it's hard to articulate it. So there's something here with how you want to articulate your heart chakra here to others, to give them hope, to give them love, to give them healing, compassion, etc. So there's definitely something here about sharing your gift, or sharing it more, or finding new different ways to do that as well, okay? All right. Protect your energy more. There's something about gratitude, but there's also something about you've got some sort of envy or adversity. People are seeing you happy. People are seeing you happy. They're possibly seeing you online. They're seeing the gifts you have. There's adversity here. There's envy here, okay? This says, I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path, right? But I accept the challenge is the best way to learn. Yeah, but sometimes, especially with the envy energy that I saw before, it's all about protection as well. So Spirit wants you to protect your energy more, okay? Because if you're online and you're showing your face especially, people are watching you, whether they know you or not, there's that feeling of like being able to, you know, do kitchen bullshit, witchcraft and all sorts of things, okay? You know, there's someone that is not loyal to you in your life. Loyal heart in the reverse, okay? It's someone in your community. Because they're not blessed, and they know they're not blessed, and things are falling into place for you, okay? And it's another one of those fucking readings. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, oh my God, share your gifts is right next to exchanging gifts. I can't make it up. Share your gift and exchanging gifts. So you're exchanging your gift with others. This could be like you're doing a reading for someone, they're doing a reading for you. That sort of thing. Okay, I know we'd planned to do that as well. Okay. Let's see what else is here. Oh, we did it, didn't we? We did do a reading for each other. That's right. Okay, so you're going to have to do more of this sort of like, and as you're doing this exchanging gifts with other spiritual beings, with other people, it's going to support you and give you more confidence to share your gifts with more people, okay? I hope that makes sense, okay? I really do. Sorry, blessings, I can't look at the feed because all the time. I can't read the feed. Sorry, I can't read the feed all the time when I'm doing other people's readings, okay? That's why there's no problem here. I just, when I do, it's really hard for me because I'm online, I'm trying to do readings, I'm trying to support the community, okay? I get the donations when I get them, which I really appreciate. I can't like read the feed as well all the time. I appreciate what you guys do, but there's nothing wrong here, okay? So if I've come across or not said hello to someone, I apologize, okay? But I can't read the feed like all the time. Far out. Guys. All right, let's have a look and see what else is here for you, Julie. Let me know if this is making sense. Wow. Truth be told, something's coming to light here as you are sharing your gifts, as you are exchanging your spiritual gifts with others, okay, and doing readings and exchanging gifts with other spiritual beings, okay. There's something here that's going to come through, whether it's in a message or whether like your spiritual, I'm hearing essence or crown chakra and your third eye is opening more and more and more and more, okay? So if this makes sense, okay? I hope this makes sense. You're seeing things. You're also taking constructive criticism possibly from another here, and you're using that constructive criticism and you're doing something about it, okay? So if it's, I just heard locking the doors. I don't know what that means to you, but there's maybe a literal door you need to lock or not let some person into your home, okay? And then cleaning up the energy. What else do we have? Dolphins may be significant, cats, owls. We have the stag here. The stag's come out quite a few times. That is talking about taking the lead of your life, all right? You may want to use breath work. That came out in the general, so you may want to sort of like go back and look at that as well, right? Smoking them out this stage. All right, it's time to leave these people or this situation behind. There's some sort of truth coming out, or you're just seeing the light now to really understand that these people, this person's really been fucking with your energy, and you're going. Now you're just going to stand back and see what happens, observer, all right? Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. We have chaos and conflict in the reverse. Yeah, you're leaving chaos and conflict behind. You're not having these people. These people are not for you. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Here are these fuckers that are trying to like piss you off. Let's have a look. That are messing with your energy. I mean, you've learned adversity. You've learned from the challenge, okay? You've learned from the challenge. We don't need it anymore, Spirit, please. We need this release from Julie's life so she can move on in love and light and to share her gifts with people that deserve her time and energy. Yeah, look at this. People are operating fucking sneaky shits, saying that they're all like in your business and they really like you and friends with you. They don't care, all right? They're not wanting, they're just wanting what they want from you. Who are these people? Whew. Do the cord cutting. Look at that. As soon as I said that, cut these people off, all right? You may have already done cord cutting. You need to put sincerity and intention into it. These people, Page of Cups, this could be younger than you, okay? These people you are going to be letting go of. They know you. That's what Spirit just said to me. They know you know, Julie. They know that you carry the light. They know that you've cottoned onto them, okay? And this is the truth, right? You're now reaching for your own dreams. You're reaching for your dreams. Oh my God. Seven of Swords in the reverse. These people are not going to be able to touch you, all right? You need to cord cut these people. Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is someone who's got a lot to say. King of Wands is here, okay? Page of Wands. There's a lot of people. These people are family members too. You're moving on from that, okay? You need to use your gifts. You need to learn from someone here, a Queen of Pentacles, all right? You've also got a King of Swords. I'm going to have to separate all these people at the bottom of the deck, these fuckers, okay? They're not allowed into your energy. I want you to talk to them if you're not afraid to, because this is what I do, because I'm crazy, okay? I talk to these people's entities. I ask their entities to sit in front of me. I even get my EMF out to make sure I know that they're there. And I tell them, you can't fuck with me anymore. I know who you are. I know what you're trying to do. And when you start doing things like that, I know it's a little bit like it can be scary if you haven't done it before, but it will really help you if you can do that, okay? Sometimes you have to move. Yeah, this could be, I mean, that's not like in your reading about moving, but you know, you could ask a question at another time about that. But it's sort of like, Spirit just wants you to sort of wake up here to what's going on right now and what you need to do. Now, you may need to move, but you can't just move house, all right? There's a lot of things that have to, like, you know, be dealt with before moving. You can't just move, right? It's not that simple, especially in the current climate. All right. Oh, this is burning down quite nicely. This is a new candle. It's burning down too quickly, actually. Hi, Elaine. How you going? Hi, everybody. Everyone that's online right now. Blessings. And I know Queen is supporting with the moderating, so thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. You know I appreciate it, okay? Blessings. You are next, my lovely. I'm actually going to do a money spell today. I don't know if you're allowed to tell people that before you do it, if it alters it, but I'm going to do a money spell today. So I'll tell you what happens. Okay, with that. Okay, Elaine, post your question. You will be first. Blessings, just hold on for 10 minutes, okay? Junior Ally energy. Ooh. That's going to be a big one. All right. You're not supposed to tell. All right. Well, I won't say any more. Okay, Elaine, let's see what's here. General. Really looking at these cards here. All right. What does Elaine need to know the most right now, please, Spirit? I've got some sage in the background. It smells so good. Your prayers are going to be answered. Your prayers are going to be answered. It's really important to look at all your body here, your physical body especially, and see how you're caring for it. There's something about you ate something lately and it either didn't make you feel well, or you were like, I wish I hadn't had that burger or pizza, or there's something here about you ate something you wouldn't normally eat. So let me know if that's correct. I don't know. But looking after your body, like don't go to fast food restaurants. Yeah, that's a clarification beat. There's something here about like staying away from certain places to eat here. All right, so maybe that's a future message. Like if you have a hankering or you're driving past a fast food place, don't buy from there. Okay, that could be a warning. Maybe you could get sick, right? Trust. Yeah. All right, there's some miracles coming in towards you. There's some amazing things coming in here. You are being divinely guided towards something. Okay, and you need to trust these messages. Something's coming to you, or you're going to see something. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull an animal spirit card, and it may be a clarification of what you're going to see. Now, you may not see this in person, especially if it's like a lion, obviously, but there's something here about a sign here. If that card was called signs, I'd be like, yeah, you're going to see a sign. So trust in the guidance that's being shown to you right now. Something amazing is coming up. Trust in your own mind as well. There's something about being more playful, okay? All right, show me an animal spirit for Elaine. Show me an animal spirit, please. A turtle, okay. So you have a turtle and you have a rabbit. So if you want an answer to a question, and I do this all the time, like not every day, but every third day or something, I'll ask Spirit to show me something. As soon as they show it, I'll move on to another question to Spirit. Go slow and steady. It's a lucky time coming up for you. We've talked about this many times before, Elaine, about this year and the second half of this year. Trust that a miracle is coming in. What is this about, please, Spirit? Is it... Oh, I just got like... Okay, hold on a sec, guys. I just got like a needle in the corner of my eye. Someone's fucking with me. Okay. Wow. I haven't felt... That's happened to me before, but it's never happened during readings, okay? Protect your energy, guys. Like, there is someone who is watching you. Look at this, the devil. Okay, this is either a message for me or you or both of us, because we do mirror each other a lot when I do readings for you. You could have eye issues or problems with your eyes. I just like had a needle in the corner of my eye, which can be voodoo. So yeah, I mean, protect your energy. Someone is not liking the fact, Elaine, here. There is some sign here. Someone's not liking the fact that you're independent and free and you're making your own choices. What is going on? There's money coming into you. You're going to have so many new opportunities come up. You can't even believe it. You can't even see it. There's a lucky time coming in. You've got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is wish fulfillment, happiness, celebration. Like, you're waking up to people that have been wearing false masks. This really wants to come out. I've just shuffled, it's come out, okay? You're waking up to people around you that are fake. All right, you're following the star. Look at this. You are no way. You're waking up to people who are fake as fuck, okay? You've got the Lovers in reverse and this Page of Swords in reverse. Someone is, look at that needle. Look at that needle, right? Someone's watching you. Someone is watching how you are leveling up and they are not liking it, okay? They are not liking it. This is an energy. So if you know who this is, Elaine, you need to cord cut. Definitely. If you don't know who this is, you need to pray. You need to protect your energy, okay? You can even cord cut from evil entities or energies that are not sending positive energy your way. You can do that as well, okay? So someone is here like not liking your level up, because this is coming in for you, the star, all right? You keep being generous to those who deserve, right? There's love coming in towards you. Right, don't worry about who these people are. Just make sure that you are very careful who you spend your time with, okay? No way. Look at this. Oh my God. Be careful who you spend your time with. There could be 3 particular people or a group of people. There's a karmic contract here that you've either had to deal with in the past or that is in your life or is coming up, okay? These could be family members. Why is it going to be one of those days? Maybe this is why I need you to come on, all right? Put in the comments, Archangel Michael will protect me. All right. There's really a strong need for you to meditate here, to get out of your mind, to go into your higher self, your crown chakra. If you have a red flag about a certain position, I'm hearing, people, situation. All right, let me split this deck because I feel Archangel Michael's presence. You are going through a massive spiritual growth. There is dark energies trying to fuck with it, okay? Trying to mess with your growth. All right? Listen and surrender. You have a guardian angel, all right? You have a guardian angel protecting you. Know that, all right? Yeah, you are going through spiritual growth. Spirit wants me to put that down there. Someone doesn't want you to continue working on something. I had this, I think it was yesterday, and I had it a few days ago where I knew I had to do cards, not live like my videos, and something stopped me from doing it. 2 days this week, okay? So be very guarded here. What's your second question, or Queen's question, please? Yeah. Focus on your growth, okay? Focus on your growth. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords, right? This could be a masculine as well who's trying to control you. They're not coming into this new cycle. Your new cycle is filled with luck, okay? And I knew this, because when I actually tuned into YouTube this morning, I was watching videos. I was thinking, why am I watching all these videos? How about I just go upstairs and do my tarot, right? I'm watching videos of other people, why don't I just do my tarot? But the tarot that I was watching, she was talking about all this shit. And I'm not surprised this has come through, okay? I'm really not. Okay, Archangel Michael is here to protect my family and I, my home, pets, amen, and thank you. I'm going to do Queen's reading and then I'm going to have a quick break and then we'll go forward with more readings. I should be on here for a while, at least until it gets too hot to sit up here. Okay, because whatever you need to know. Okay, whatever Queen needs to know. Let's have a look. Straight away, I want to focus on love. I think there's something exciting coming up for you. I really do feel this, whether it's with the person that you're already talking to or whether it's a new person, there's definitely a feeling of love here, okay? It could be someone you've been like conflicted in your mind about what to do about a particular person, but there's definitely a feeling of like a soul contract. It could be karmic, but there's definitely that. There's also financial changes. Do some more work on your solar plexus chakra, okay? It's really going to help you make some decisions. You're being divinely protected. You have a lot of spiritual strength here, and you are being divinely protected. Virgo energy may be significant, okay? Spirit is asking you also to protect your energy. Let's see what's here for you. What is here? Actually, I'm going to pull an angel card first. Oh my God, as soon as I said, as soon as it gets too hot up here, and now it's got super hot. But it's okay. The thing is, if I open the door, which I can, and let a bit of air in, that's fine. However, it's noisy. Life lessons again. Okay, life lessons again. The moon energy. So there could be something coming up with the full moon next week, but this is like, you're going to be faced with some life lessons, but you're not going to operate in the same way as the past or handle them in the same way as the past. So that's what I'm feeling with that. Wow, this card doesn't come out very often. You have a natural healing power. You have a natural healing power. The number 18, which is moon energy, the number 6, which is Cancer energy, which we're in right now, okay? It can be Gemini energy as well, but it is Cancer energy. So we're in Cancer season. All right. What else is here? Natural healing power. I'm feeling love vibes, I really am. I'm seeing the Lovers card in this deck. Let's see what comes out. Which is also the number 6, right? We're still in June. It is the 6th month. Right, you've done so much healing. And now you can share your gifts with others in whatever way that means. You don't have to be a tarot reader. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. But there's something here about sharing your gifts with others. You don't even have to be like a Reiki healer to be a healer. So maybe go online and look at different types of healing, see what you're drawn to, okay? People can use color therapy or chakras, you know, alignment, things like that, okay? Queen, Spirit is saying you don't have to sacrifice everything here to be happy. You've gone through a lot of healing. So don't have your like mindset in the way that, like, you know, when it's just like a habit, right? Hold on. It's just a habit that we get into, and we get used to processing our feelings in certain ways or doing a certain way, things a certain way. So there's something that you need to change because you've done so much healing and you've been through so much loss, but you've done the healing. Okay, so Spirit wants you to be clear on that. Like, don't be conflicted mentally that you've still got so much healing to do. You will come up with more healing, but right now it's time to action something. So what is it time to action? Like, don't sit in any sorrow and loss anymore. You need to step into your power. August may be significant for you. I may have said that to you before, okay? Stepping into your power. There could be a lot of nostalgia. We still have 6 on the screen. This is now the 6 of Cups. July the 5th is your birthday. Cool. Okay, I have to put that. I'm going to write that down now. Otherwise I'll forget. Damn it. July 5th, the day after the 4th of July. Okay, so you're stepping into your personal power here. You're strong beyond measure. You don't have to sacrifice. Your sacrifices have made you strong, Queen, okay? You now need to step into your natural healing power. You have healing abilities. You may be seeing things like energies in the trees out in nature when you go for your walks. You may be seeing energy and thinking, did I just see like a sprite or a fairy? There's something here about like the elementals, okay? What did I just say? 2 on the screen, the 2 of Cups. That is a sacred union that you're currently in. Don't doubt this, or don't doubt yourself. I'm getting a really strong, even though the lion's on this card, I'm getting like you have a lion animal spirit in your midst right now, okay? With that being said, let me just split the deck here. You are never alone. Another 6. 6 is a significant here, okay? You may feel vulnerable. You need to be gentle on yourself, okay? Spirit has a plan for you. All right. Don't be so careful with things, like be careful with how you speak to people, but don't process information like and how you're going to have a conversation. Just be kind, be loving. All right. So you have this spiritual union here that is going to change. You've got transformation, right? You've got transformation coming through here with possibly a current relationship you're in. Things are changing with it. Show me, Spirit, if this is love. What is this about? Okay. You've got a new opportunity. You're not waiting anymore. You've got a new opportunity coming up. Now, you may be initiating this opportunity. It may be with a love interest. It may be that you're not waiting anymore for them to move on something, contact you, you know, make it official, whatever. But if you're not waiting and you're looking at new opportunities, because you're pulling back your energy, you're actually possibly making them go, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, you have an alliance coming up here as well. It may be the same thing or it may be something else. Someone is coming towards you. You've got 666 in your reading. Go check out what that means online, okay? What else do we have? Yeah, look at this. It really wants to come out. Show me more about this alliance, please, Spirit. This could be someone traveling towards you with the new beginnings. There's a new alliance. A new alliance here. All right, let's look at this new alliance or partnership, and also possibly about love here. Who is the new alliance? Someone who is very clever with their words, not in a bad way, very straightforward. This is someone you're going to, this could be a love interest. It really could. It could be romantic. Okay, you're going to be clear on this soon, who this is. Who is this person? Please, Spirit, show me clearly. Someone who wants to work with you. on something or work to grow something. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right, too many cards. Let's put those ones back. There's a commitment coming in here. If you think you haven't got over something emotional you have, I want to put that away, okay? Because that keeps coming up for you. There's new passion and new love coming in here, some sort of commitment. It can be a few different people. It can be two different people in different capacities. So it can be like love and it can be a friendship, okay? The Hierophant is Taurus energy. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. So it can be commitment with a relationship, and it can, that's my dog, and it can be with a friendship, okay? A new partnership, alliance, someone that you're working with. Okay. Right. We've got too many people at the bottom of the deck. There's people coming into your life. Be careful, because not everyone can come with you, okay? On your new journey, your new spiritual journey. You have a natural healing power here, remember. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, guys. Look at this candle. It's really funny. It's like burning down into the glass. Like it's burning in, not into the glass, but that's just really weird. I've never seen like that before. I'm going to put the candle there so it's away from everything while I have a break. We just light some Palo Santo. I've got some new sticks here. Let's see who else is online. We've got Blessings that is next, Ermal and Sweetface. I hope that made sense to you, Queen. Sounds like an amazing reading. July the 5th, Queen. I'll write that down in my calendar. Okay. What have you got planned? What have you got planned? Okay. You can let me know that later. I will be right back. And I'll be in the US for your birthday. I'll probably actually be, I'll make sure that we're in New York on that. That would be so cool. I'll make sure we're in New York, then we'll have a birthday for you. Unless you want to be with your family or whatever, that's okay. We can do both. I won't be too long. Okay, hi Cecile, how are you? Yeah, that would be to watch the fireworks, cute. Okay, blessing, let's have a look at your reading. Let's have a look. Something about power napping or feeling fatigue more than you used to, or lately you've just been really tired. I'm getting this fatigued energy, like no energy. Make sure that you are having the supplements you need. July 14th, okay, is your birthday. So you are a Cancer. All right. Let's see what we have for you here. There's some sort of reward or recognition coming for you, or just some sort of like success story. I'm hearing success story, okay? Some sort of success story. Let's see what the angels want to say. Too many cards, please. Just one or two, please, Spirit. Blessings. Let's see if blessings. You got the same card as Queen. I'm pretty sure it was her. All right. There's something coming up here with the full moon, possibly next week. It says life lessons again. But just know that things you've learned, the lessons you've learned in your life are not going to come up again. So with the full moon being here on this card, this is definitely about releasing or surrendering something here. You've learned what you needed to. You possibly haven't healed from what you've learned, but you've learned what you needed to. So if that, something's coming up again, especially because 3 weeks of July is going to be Mercury retrograde and your birthday falls in Mercury retrograde, look at the moon cycles, even in June as well, like next week on the 29th, the 30th, and start like making a list of all the lessons you've learned, but don't dwell on things. Like, I'm not telling you to dwell on things from the past, but things that you've had to go through, and look at what you still possibly haven't healed from. It's a perfect time to do so in Mercury retrograde. Any healing work, any regrouping, rearranging, reorganizing, redoing anything, okay? And make a priority list of what you need to do moving forward. Whether this is health, whether this is money, whatever it is, okay? And if you don't know the answers, ask your spirit guides. They will give you signs. It says ask your spirit guide, okay? Right. I'm getting like out of breath a little bit, but I feel it's more to do with like you not, there's something here possibly about your back. Perhaps you've got back pain. I'm feeling back pain here. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Surrender addictions. And I'm not saying you're addicted to sex, drugs, rock and roll. And there's something about pain medication now, okay? Now, you know, I'm not a doctor. I'm definitely not a doctor. I'm a love doctor. Queen will probably laugh at that. But there's something here about maybe you're looking at natural therapies and things like that as well. I can write a book of all the lessons I went through. Yeah, but like, don't dwell on things. Like, just write down what you feel you haven't healed from. Surrender to your belief in scarcity. So that's 5 of Pentacles energy here. The universe is asking you to open to infinite nature of abundance in its way. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed. So this is basically believing that all is possible. Look at all the colors on these cards. Definitely crown chakra energy. Have a meeting with your spirit guides. Use your crown chakra. Open up your higher self as well with your third eye. And ask spirit for support here, okay? Oh, that's good, blessings. Okay. Things are changing for you. Scorpio energy. Possibly towards the end of October into November, you're going to see a dramatic change, okay? with something in your life. Focus on your sacral chakra, your passions, your hobbies, your projects, anything that makes you feel happy. It will help with your healing. 8 on the screen, okay? Look at emotional things that you've just been disappointed from. You may be currently emotionally discontent or bored in some sort of way in regards to people around you. You may not be wanting to do much. I know if you've got a health issue, like obviously it's very hard. I got really frustrated with my arm for the past nearly 4 months now, and this is the number 4, okay? We have 4 here. You may be seeing 4s, okay? We did have the addictions card with the astral spirit guides. This is devil energy as well, the number 15. So this is the devil card energy. Anything that you want to break free from, even if it's a health thing, you know, to really focus on that. And to look at how you've been discontent in emotions with others and, you know, surrender to that. Surrender now. And if you want to have a relationship with someone in the future, don't have this mindset like you're never going to have it, okay? You're going to get more clarity. The mental clarity is here. The mental conflict, sorry, is in reverse here, okay? Let's have a look and see what else we have for you. Ermel, if you're still there, get ready with your question. And then we have Sweet Face. Yeah, there is a lot of change coming up. If you've been having financial difficulties, that is solving. It's all about getting grounded, okay? It's all about getting grounded, getting realigned, doing lots of meditation here. You could even be bedridden or like spend a lot of time lying down because of a health condition here. Use this time to talk to your guides by meditating, okay? Don't spend too much time worrying or thinking about past nostalgic memories, especially if children are involved, okay? There's a tower moment coming here. Hi, Debbie. There's a tower coming here. There's a tower coming here, and it's going to bring about a brand new passion. That's why the sacral chakra energy came out, that passion within you to do a project, to write. I see you writing. I see you dictating as well, like talking into a microphone or your voice recorder on your phone. You're stepping into your power here with something. Can we be more specific, please, Spirit? Okay, let's be more specific. Ermel will be next. Don't think like there's a need here to persevere. Don't compare yourself to others as well. Do not compare yourself to others. Everyone's the same. Like everyone's the same, right? You just got different challenges to other people, and they've got different challenges to you. And know that you can do anything you set your mind to. That's the transformation. Why is the tower here? Why is the tower here, please, Spirit? Freedom. Yeah, you're breaking through and free of something. This could even happen like in September moving forward. September, October is highlighted here, and even November. There's some sort of new passion or new energy here for you, okay? I possess the power and the free will to create my happiness. Say that as a mantra to yourself. There is going to be a rebirth here with the Judgment card. Blessings, okay? There's a rebirth coming. So it's all about this, not believing in scarcity, surrendering that belief. That was your reading. Mel, you are next. I'll be on here for 40 more minutes, guys. Okay. Mel, let's have a look. Let's have a message from the angels for you first of all. Mel. You've also got ask your spirit guides. There's something that's on your mind. Spirit wants you to connect with them through your crown chakra, through a meditation. Okay, spirit healers and helpers are with you, but you have to ask for help. Okay, spirit can guide you as well, I'm getting, but cannot do it for you. I'm getting that card, the number 11, that's a master number. 2027 may be very significant to you. It's only 6 months away, guys. Okay, it's not that far away. Know that spirit healers and helpers are with you right now. Okay, don't also let anyone like tell you what to do. There's something about someone trying to control you possibly, or tell you how you should be living your life. So I'm picking that up. It could be a partner, it could be someone who just, you know, I'm hearing doesn't have the capacity. This card doesn't come out very often. Success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. So there's some sort of success coming up in your life, and Spirit's asking you to use your resources from it wisely. Okay, the number 28 could be significant. I feel because 2027's come out here, I feel 2027-28 is going to be a very powerful time here for you. I mean, I know you want the energy right now, but Spirit's saying to prepare for this time, because there's something very successful coming in. Yeah, you're stepping into your power here. The next 4 years are going to be so significant. There's so much success coming in. And it's what you do with that. So it could be like the money that you earn from success. Like, what are you going to do with it? There's something here about giving back and healing others. Yeah, look at this. Material wealth, material harvest. There is money coming to you, Ermel. What are you going to do with this? I'm sure you're not going to sit in your ego and say, look at me, I have all this, I have the authority, I can tell people what to do. Okay, you're not. You're going to share your gifts with others and possibly resources here. There could be someone in your life right now who's trying to control you and tell you you can't do something or can't go somewhere. So let me know if that part of it makes sense, because I picked that up really strongly for you, okay? It could be someone trying to like take control over your life. This is someone who you've got a lot of conflict with, or you will if they try to stop you from doing something here. This could be a parent, okay? It could be anyone in your life that doesn't have your light, or they can see that success is coming in towards you, right? Yeah, you have something within you here that's going to be shown to the world. This could be on social media as well, okay? Get grounded right now. The base chakra. Make sure that you're getting out in nature. Look at this. You have a lot of success. That's the second card that's got the word success on it. Victory, success is coming your way. In the next 6 months, you're growing something that you're going to be able to use for the next 2 years following that, especially. You could be collaborating with someone, but this is like a lot of happiness, celebrations. I'm also getting where you're investing your money. You could be seeing a massive return here, okay? All right, what else do we have? Ermal, thank you. Sweet Face, post your question. Anything else, please, Spirit? You've got the sun energy here as well, which is August. Yeah, look at this. You're stepping into a hugely fertile time. You're expanding here. This is so good. This is one of the best readings I've done this morning, I would say. Let's look at July for Sweet Face. Let's see what's here for you. And then we've got Country next, if they're still here. All right. Damn it, I didn't bring my water upstairs. Oh well, I'll be okay. It's only half an hour. I'm sure I can manage without it for half an hour. Okay, Sweet Face, let's look at your angel message. First of all, we're using a few different oracles today, seeing what I've been drawn to, not necessarily tarot all the time. Sometimes the angels want to bring us different messages. Are you mourning or grieving a past relationship, or have regrets about a past person here, Sweet Face? This could be coming up in July. Someone could also be coming back around in July. We do have Mercury retrograde. That's significant and a big thing with Mercury retrograde, where people try like show up again, contact you. things come up from the past. The number 30, the number 3. So let me know if you have someone from your past sweet face that you would like to connect with again. This doesn't have to be romantic, remember, okay? This is someone you really possibly love. I'm seeing a bottle of Coca-Cola. I don't know why. I just have to say it, okay? There's something about the label. It's not the sugar-free stuff. I mean, I have a sugar-free Coke now and again. I really like it. I don't know why that's coming up. I have got no idea. Hi, Elaine. You good? When it feels right, do it. This could be connected to talking to someone that could be coming in from your past. I don't know. We'll see what comes through in July, right? Because this is about July. Let's actually have, what should we use? I think we'll go for the Sacred Traveler. We might have to use some tarot spirit saying to clarify some of these cards. Let's pull out a series of 4 cards. Okay. So July, please, Spirit, there's some changes. There's something that's like Spirit saying there's a doorway opening up here. When it feels right, start it, do it. Yeah. Expanding your horizons. Maybe you're looking at traveling or learning something. I'm getting learning something here for you, okay? Blessings are showering into your life. I love, this is probably the best card in this deck, and the abundance card, okay? Through your gratitude, joy expands. So this is about being grateful for what you have. This is about knowing that we can always learn more. It may be connected to the ex person or the past person, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like by learning something new, I'm seeing Page of Pentacles type of energy here. Yeah, there's something new here. It could be a new person. It really could. Or a reconnection with someone from the past, right? But there's something here about studying as well. What else do we have? Yeah, use the Mercury retrograde in July to heal, connect, mend, release, and I want to say re-look and organize things in your life and prioritize certain things. So moving forward in August and through the rest of the year, you're going to be able to release something, okay? Release control. So with that being said, let's pull out a surrender card and we'll just use some tarot and see what this expanding your horizons and the blessings is about. I'm also hearing mother figure. I'm not really picking up whether you have a good relationship with your mother, whether she's passed or here still, but there's something about your mother. All right. Yeah, okay, so this has come out again. So it's a vein through the readings today. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed upon your wildest dreams. If somebody is coming back and you don't want them in your life, accept the closure and move on, and let them know that too, okay? And cord cut from that person as well. Look how all the cards are purple today on this side. This is about opening your crown chakra and having that guided meditation, or that just opening your crown chakra and seeing what spirit brings in, okay? The visions they bring you, the messages they give you, okay? All right, let's pull out some cards on the expanding horizons and blessings energy. Wow. If you've been worried about money, you won't have to for much longer. That came straight out without even shuffling. You won't have to worry about money for much longer, okay? Elaine, you'll be next. Thank you for donating. I appreciate that, okay? Why is the blessings here? Look at this. You've got some really good luck, I'm hearing, around your birthday time or from the 10th of July moving on, okay? You've got money coming in. With this, I would definitely buy a lottery ticket. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Pentacles. You need to go and buy a lottery ticket. Maybe do a money spell. If you want my money spell that I use, email me, okay? I'll send it to you. I'm going to do it today. I know I'm not supposed to tell people, but I don't care. I'm not putting out there what I'm going to write. That's personal as far as finances, right? But there's something here about money, and it's going to allow you to expand your horizons. Maybe you've been to move to a different college or start college, or there's something here about having the money, the universe providing. I'm getting the universe will provide. What is that? I think that's from the animal spirit deck. Hold on a second. So there's something here. You can't see this. So don't like try and figure out within yourself what this could be, but it's coming in, okay? It's like a miracle energy. I'm seeing the miracles card. Make sure that you ground yourself, okay? Look at this. Finances, enough to share and give to others. You can't see this coming. Spirit is not going to show me specifically what this is, because Spirit showed me the moon energy, and it's like surprise, okay? It's going to, you know, anything you've been worried about, especially financially, that will leave you here, okay? I do feel that you could create this by using a spell, because I'm getting spell work here. Also got the Queen of Wands, which is definitely to do with spiritual or anything like that, spell work. I'm not talking about black magic, guys. Let me just make that clear, okay? I don't do black magic. Black magic is anything that can like affect someone else's future. So, you know, in a negative way or present. Elaine, post your question. Thank you, blessings. Hi, Stella, thank you. You will be after Elaine. I appreciate that. Okay. Did the design agency receive my resume, or did it pass through without an email rejection? Okay. What did the design agency think about your resume? Did they receive it? We'll get that yes or no first. I don't think it's been viewed yet. I really don't. I think it may have been received but not viewed yet. Let me just see what comes out. The wheel in the reverse. Yeah, I think you need to follow up on this. This is your clarity that it either hasn't been viewed, or it's been passed on, or rejected. Yes. So what you need to do is you need to contact them so that you know, or send it again, or call them, okay? Yeah, so you need to fight for this. If this is something you really want to do, or the agency you want to use, there's a need here to fight for this. There's a lot of people out there using this agency, or you may feel there's a lot of competition. There may be a lot of competition, okay? I would be contacting them. Can you show me clearly, Spirit, about that? Yeah, take a risk and contact them. You may speak to a masculine, or see a masculine in regards to this. Okay, so instead of being worried about it and like being up in your head about it, there's something about, yeah, look at that, the call, the judgment energy. I would call these people, okay? Call them to show also that you're interested. Yeah, commit yourself to calling these people. This has got to do with the agency, right? The Hierophant energy, so that you know. Yeah, you need to contact them. All the call cards coming out. Eight of Wands is about social media. The Judgment card with a question like this is also about like calling with that trumpet there. Yeah, you're going to be in contact with a possible Aries. I mean, you won't know his birth sign, but this is like, yeah. And then the Two of Cups. So you're definitely connecting with someone about this. You just also possibly have felt intuitively that you needed to do this. Yeah. There's some sort of offer. I just said intuition. You got the High Priestess. So like you may have thought about calling them. I would call a few times. If you don't get someone or don't get any response, then I would email them, right? Show me, please, Spirit, the potential outcome. Let's put the cards back because I want to use them all. Potential outcome could be that you meet up with someone, because we have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Potential outcome. Stella, post your first question. The Hermit, the Ten of Wands. You're going to, instead of worrying about this and dwelling on it, you're at least going to know. whichever way, okay? And then you can sort of release that and move to something else. I do feel that you've got a couple of opportunities with different agencies or different jobs or different projects coming up, okay? If this falls through, which it possibly could, okay? I'm not feeling brilliant vibes about this. I think that, oh my God, there's a motorbike. I hate when they put them stupid exhausts on the bikes and they're so fucking noisy. Yeah. You haven't missed out on something that's meant for you though. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't think that you've missed out on that. You do have finances coming in and you are stepping into a period of financial prosperity. Use your intuition. You know which way to go. You have that inner intuition about yourself, okay? There is definitely a job connection coming up. I don't know whether it's the agency, but it's definitely something that's going to bring money in. There's an offer coming in here. Knight of Cups, okay? A good offer, a solid offer, something that you're going to love, all right? You may have to decide between two places or two projects. You do have the Hierophant in the upright, so there is definitely... I'm going to say this, right? It's possible, there's definitely work coming, there's definitely money coming in, but the agency may not get back to you till August, or work may not be available till August, okay? All right. I'll be on here for 20 more minutes. We've got Stella next. Stella, post your first question. Okay, I'm going to use this deck to clarify. I really need to cleanse this deck here. Hold on a second. What do your spirit guides want you to know? Okay, so first of all, we're going to use the Angel Oracle because I've been wanting to use this. Oh, okay. There's a lot of foggy energy. I'm seeing the fogged in card, which is actually in this deck. Not being clear which way to go. Again, like with this deck especially, Spirit is always asking you to open your crown chakra and have a conversation with your guides. Ask them to show you things, signs for yes or no answers. Ask you to show them, ask them to show you dreams. It says it's always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. The number 38, which is the number 11, breaking down to an 11, okay? What else do we have? Can someone please take care of that person that's spamming? Okay. What else do we have, please, Spirit? It's always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. You have the power to make yourself better. I need to get rid of that person. Hold on, because they're clogging up the chat. There's something here about your emotions, Stella, and some healing required. It could be to do with a third-party relationship in the past or any relationship that went sour, I'm hearing, or didn't work out for you. Just know that it wasn't for you. It could be a friendship as well, okay? Please talk to me while I'm reading for you. It is always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. You have the power to make yourself better, all right? It isn't about being right, it's about doing the right thing. The number 36, which is the number 9, okay? There's something about not being too dogmatic in the way that you think, needing to change the way you think and process things, about, you know, people, places, situations, certain habits, patterns or behaviors that, you know, you've used your mental in the past for. So we're just going to clarify that first of all. And then we're going to look at the heart chakra energy. There could be something going on with your career. That's also coming through as well. Okay, Spirit is asking you, if someone wants information from you, or if you want information from them, there's a need to sort of like, if you're asking someone a question, a boss, a co-worker, I'm getting career vibes with this, okay? Or even anything you're working on or collabing with someone on, and that's what I'm picking up with this mainly. If you don't know the answer, they will have to wait, okay? Okay, ask them like a question, and then if they don't have the answer, then you're going to have to wait, okay? So there's something about being patient with others here. And even though you think you're right or they think they're right on something, everyone has their own opinion, different perspective and viewpoint of certain things, okay? Especially if this has got to do with like, yeah. And the outcome will be happy. So don't feel that, say if your boss asks you blah, 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 just say, you know what, let me have a think on that. I just want to make sure I'm clear with myself before I come back with the answer, okay? There is a new job opportunity possibly opening up to you, okay? There's a need here possibly to release an old job, right? The Tower energy is here. I'm getting very strong career vibes. You're going to have a brand new beginning with something you're passionate about. It's not just going to be about making the money. I'm not going to tell you to leave your job, Stella. You need to make that decision. Let me just make that clear. But I do see a big change. You're releasing something here. You may not want to walk away right now from where you are because of the people you're working with, but you're just doing it to make money, all right? You're not doing it for any sort of passion or love for what you're doing, if that makes sense. And that's changing. Like something you're stepping into here, something is going to occur where you're like, wow, I can grow from this. I can create with this, okay? I love what I'm doing here. Why is it always okay to ask for guidance? Why is that here? Yeah. Am I doing the right thing with family? There's something possibly with family. And you're like, am I doing the right thing? Am I being too strict? Am I being fair with my family? Am I being fair on myself with what, like, there's a need here to really look at your heart chakra, like I said before, and really, at a deep soul down level, know what it is that you want that's going to be best for you and best for those you love. I'm going to say those you love and not your family, because our family and the family we create or the family that we get through our lives are two different things, okay? So if you don't know anything good to like look for a new job, ask your spirit guides, okay? You are coming out of a time of difficulty here. It's always okay to ask for guidance if the way is unclear. You will get the clarity you need, all right? You're worried about something here, Virgo energy, with the Six of Pentacles in the month of June, or have been worried about money in June. There's something about like the money's been slipping out of your hands possibly, or like you're, you know, giving too much away. There's definitely something here about finances. It's all over your reading, okay? Let's see what else. Post your second question. Yeah. I think you'll be getting out of a negative mind space. You really need to look at what you're passionate about. What career path do you want to take that you're going to be passionate about and that you're going to love? That's what you need to know. If you want to go back to school, oh, okay. And that was your second question. How will be going back to school go? Okay, so there's something about college here. If you want to go back, that would also be very good, I was going to say. And that is actually your second question, which is super weird, okay? So we'll look at that now. How will going back to college go? Or to learn something new? Spirit's saying be careful with going back to college, that you're not starting something that AI can replace in the future, or that it's going to be very difficult. anything creative. Your father could be significant in your life in regards to college, okay? Maybe he's, you know, got a big say in it. I do feel that you're doing or looking at a 3-year course, or you're into the 3rd year. There's something about the number 3, okay? Let's have a look. You love the independence that going to college brings you, all right? You've got father energy at the bottom of the deck, so let me know if that makes sense. Hi, Nesta. Let me see if that makes sense. Father energy, mother energy. Okay. There may be some opposition about you going to college or school or whatever, okay? It may be with a person that says, why are you doing that? Or a parent, like, why do you want to do that? There's something about adversity here. So let me know. Maybe you're into the 1st year and you've got 3 years. There's some legal paperwork. This came up before and I put it back, but this is like definitely something legal, stuff that you need to sign. You need to know that you're doing the right thing. You need to know that the course you're doing is something you really, really want to do, and definitely that AI is not going to replace you by the end of it, okay? Because that is very significant and coming up a lot for people right now, okay? And I'm seeing it all over videos and stuff as well. So you need to do something that is creative, that no one can replace you. Does that make sense? All right. You've got the 10 of Pentacles coming up. So there'll be enough for all. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that could be your energy. If you don't like it, you need to change majors or whatever, okay? So there may be some like change here. You may need to talk to a career advisor. Sometimes the Justice or the Hierophant card can talk, or even the Emperor can talk about like someone who has can support you, okay? That you are learning something new. I feel you could be changing something from what you're doing currently to something new. You've got the Page of Pentacles and the Fool. This is about taking a risk on something new. All right. So you may want to see a career advisor at your college and say, you know, I've started this. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not really into it. I'm not enjoying it. I'm telling you, Stella, if you're not enjoying it, it's going to be a fucking long 4 years. Okay. It's going to be a fucking long 4 years. All right. Have the strength to look at other things that you are going to be good at. Okay. That you are going to love. You are definitely making a change with college. And I'm not telling you to do it. You've got to make that decision, right? But this is your clarity that it would be good advice. Read my disclaimer, guys. It's there for a reason, okay? It's going to level you up in some sort of way. There is something you want to change. You are going to be talking to someone probably in the college, a career advisor, whatever, to get the clarity you need because you don't have it. And that's why that card came out before in your reading, right? If you're not clear, find the support, find the person. There's a person here coming in, a masculine. He's going to help you be clear on what it is you love, because it's going to be a fucking burden for 4 years if you don't like what you're doing. Okay, it really is. Well, the good thing about this blessings is that stuff like this, people don't want AI tarot readings. They want it from, like, you can't replicate spirit and psychic information, can you? So, all right. And there is AI tarot stuff. I've seen a few and I'm just like, and there's a woman on, I'm not going to say who she is. And it sounds so AI. It sounds like read from a script. She's portraying herself as a person. There's even hands in the video, but I feel that the narrative of what she's saying is AI generated and she's just reading it out. Does that make sense? Okay. It's just, yeah, there's some crazies on there. And she's got literally loads and loads and loads of subscribers, this chick, okay? All right. 7 of Pentacles, reset, rethink, reevaluate, all those rewords in July, okay? And go see your career advisor at your college and talk this out. There is support around you. Yeah, yes, you're definitely needing to release something It's going to be a bind, it's going to be hard work, it's going to be heavy, and the Spirit is going to create a tower for you. All right, that's what Spirit's saying. If you want to continue with whatever it is you're learning, I'm not like, Spirit's not saying to change the whole thing, and of course make the decision yourself. You need to make the decision yourself. All right, 100%. So you know that. Okay, sweet face has been done. Country, you are the last person today. I'm not doing any more readings. It will be 2 hours, okay? Make sure you read my disclaimer, Stella, and go and get some advice, all right? So that you know what decision to make. Okay, let's have a look and see what Spirit wants you to know. I'm seeing the spiritual hug card. So hopefully it comes out. Happiness is freedom from fear. Wow. So you are afraid of something. You need to surrender something and release some sort of fear here. All right. It may be also a health concern. If you have a health concern, if you're really worried about something, go and get it checked out. Okay. Happiness is freedom from fear. Spirit's asking you, especially in the month of June, it is the number 6, this card, like what you are afraid of. Spirit wants you to like really dig deep here. Okay. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You also have a soul path. You have a soul path like everybody does. But there's something here about your soul path that you need to just surrender to. Perhaps you're frightened to do it, like frightened to start a YouTube channel, or frightened to go to that course, or frightened to go to that group, or whatever, to meet other people. There's something that you need to start doing, and you may be procrastinating about it, okay? Now is the time to be still and not to act. That's in the Mercury retrograde. Use that to reevaluate, reassess, figure out what your fear is, okay? Breathe and focus on your power and let others come to you, right? So there may be like you're expecting also somebody to come to you or contact you. Let others come to you. Don't be worrying about anybody else. If you're not clear, ask Spirit for support. Communicate with those around you that love you, that can give you the support. Communicate with your spirit guides. Focus on letting go of fear. If you're fearful of something, go ahead and do it, okay? And then you'll be like, whoa, okay? You need to get more clarity, but you need to get very clear right now. When the Queen of Swords comes out with the cards that I have on the table, this is very much about writing a list, all right? Writing down what your fears are. That's probably the most important thing you can do this Mercury retrograde. We have 3 or 4 a year, depending upon the year. We have 3 this year, I'm pretty sure. Between now and the eclipse, you've got time here, right, to write down what your fears are. Figure this out, okay? Figure out what your fears are. If you have to go and get support from a spiritual group or whatever to find out what this is, that is also going to be available, okay, to you if you go looking for it. So you can cut things out. I'm seeing sort of devil energy, but it's, yeah. What is not satisfying you? Why are you building the walls? That is the question you need to ask yourself. What is not satisfying you? Is this got to do with a relationship or relationships? Is this got to do with like making money, the way you make money, your relationship with money, okay? Remember, you are the magician. You can literally create anything you want, right? Through spells, through meditation, through manifestation, through asking Spirit, I would like to see this. I want to see this happen. Can you help me with this? You would be surprised how powerful you are, right? You don't know how powerful you are. You need to recognize this, okay? You've got the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You've got the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Here's the King of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Have you had conflict with someone, or do you have conflict with a masculine in your life? Or have had? There's time to reassess this person, this situation. That's a creepy card. It looks like a person, looks like a spider. Seven of Pentacles is Mercury retrograde energy, okay? Who is the masculine in your life that you fear or has got control over you, okay? Because there's someone here, it can be your past too, where there's conflict. You've got the 5 of Wands that is trying to tell you what to do. This is conflict within, conflict without, internal conflict, external conflict, conflict with you have with others. Doesn't have to be male, okay? It can be female energy. You need to step into your personal power and some sort of freedom and independence here, okay? And know how powerful you are. Spirit wants to say that you can create anything with the star energy here, like you can manifest anything. Do you know how powerful you are? Everyone online, I don't think people know how powerful they are, okay? You need to cord cut these people and let them go. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Look at that. Let these fuckers go, okay? People are trying to control you. Cord cut them. They can't come near you energetically anymore. Yeah, you need to cord cut at least 2 people here in your life. Look at some videos about cord cutting, right? Because then, at least at a mental level, then they're not affecting you mentally anymore. If you cord cut from a person, but you know you have to see that person, you're cord cutting in different ways. You're cord cutting emotionally, mentally, and spiritually from the people, okay? You may go into their house and they may say, I've got to go out now, or whatever, or they just can't stand being in your energy because you've cord cut from them, okay? Anything else, please? For country. And then this is the last today. I will see you guys tomorrow. I wasn't going to go on live today, and then I was like, no, I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live. Okay, because I can't do the videos for my channel till later today. So I thought I'll do a live this morning, and I'll see you tomorrow morning too, guys. Okay, this is about making some choices. Meditate. You will get the answers through prayer. I'm wanting to read this again. Happiness is freedom from fear. Stop fearing these people. I'm getting drawn to something. They are mere mortals. Hold on. Hebrews chapter 13 verse 6, or chapter 6 verse 13. I think it's 13 verse 6. Hebrews 13 verse 6. Wow, that's just come to mind, okay? And that was something I talked about last week on my channel, that verse from Hebrews. They are mere mortals. What can they do to you? Because you're like of the light. 3 of Wands, choosing a new path that is a freedom from fear. 4 of Swords, okay? Take that fear out of your mind. It is not worth it. Let these people, these fuckers go. With that being said, I'm going to go. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you're stepping into more alignment with your higher self here, okay? More alignment with your higher self. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your donations, everyone. That's paid for my haircut today, so I'm happy. I can titillate myself with my videos, and later I'll look fabulous. I'm actually going to bring my my curler to the hairdresser. I want them to use my curler. Even when I do my colour, I bring my own colour there. It's so cool. Like, you can't do that in Australia. They won't let you. Insurance bullshit. So anyway, that's me. Being said, I'm going to go. Thank you. I've got so many cards around me. I'm surrounded by tarot cards. Look at the circle that I've just put on the table. I didn't do that on purpose. It just happened that way. Let's actually pull one last card for the collective, or one quick end message for the collective here. And I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Be at peace, guys. You've got peace, and there's some sweet result coming up. Doves and bees. You may be seeing doves and bees. Be at peace. Sweet results are coming, okay? Just sit in an energy of peace and love, okay? And make sure you're protecting your energy. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.